Welcome to the ATR Rising Sun Above the Rings podcast, covering our favorite promotion across the Pacific Ocean, New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'm your host, Sam the SLB. Alongside me today, as always, the man behind X. He's not here with us. He's somewhere. Ooh. The third man, the man in black himself, not from parts unknown today. My buddy, Ethan.
Yes, it's me, Mr. Bellum in the Bank. Well, technically, I am the man behind X, just Japan stuff. You can follow me on Twitter, wrestling_fan_9, and all the wrestling websites you can find: Body Slam, PW, Pro Wrestling Wire, when I tell everything wrestling under the sun. Ta-da!
Yep. Guys, please make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and follow some more New Japan other wrestling content. Don't forget to join our Discord as well. It's 2025. We're pushing 200 subscribers. That's our goal. 200 subscribers by the end of 2025. Please, can I have some more? Going all Oliver Twist there for you guys. Most importantly, let's get right into it, guys. One of the biggest events to happen in Japan for 2025, already come and gone. Man, already got to wait to 2026. Wrestle Kingdom 19. We got a loaded show, though. We got Wrestle Kingdom 19. We have to talk about Wrestle Dynasty. We went to talk about New Year's Dash. Ethan and I, before I let Ethan hop in here and give us his thoughts, we've decided, due to the card of some of these, we're going to actually go backwards. We're going to Dash, Dynasty, and then Kingdom. Ethan, buddy, how we doing? How do we feel about this year's Wrestle Kingdom, Dynasty, and New Year's Dash?
Wrestle Kingdom was an enjoyable show. There were some matches I was actually really disappointed. There's two matches I was really disappointed. The Rambo was fun. There's a couple four Ethan picks on Wrestle Kingdom. Wrestle Dynasty, there's two Ethan picks, but honestly, I like Dynasty a little bit better. New Year's Dash, honestly, was actually kind of skippable. I didn't really enjoy the show this year, which is sad because New Year's Dash is really fun, but it was all right. But if you miss it, you didn't really miss much personally. And then we got Bound in the Valley Saturday as we're recording this.
Yeah, we will be discussing that probably in a future show of Rising Sun. Yeah, it's wild because I was watching Dash and I was waiting for exciting things to happen. And I can't honestly recall most of that card, minus the minus the exhibition match between Barnett and Oleg.
That was actually pretty fun for a 5-minute match.
Yeah.
So do you want to run down the results right quick?
Yeah, well, let's just go through it because.
So pre-show match, yes, there was a pre-show match. 6-man tag. Actually, we got Tenkoji of Hiroshi Tsuchikajiro, who is the MLW World Heavyweight and Tag Team Champion. Yuji Nagata, Hideki Nagai, Kashima Mishima, and Shibakato at 8 minutes 53 seconds via Nagata Lock 2. Speaking of 5-minute exhibition, Josh Rambo only went to a 5-minute television draw. This was set during the Rambo, which we'll tell at the Kingdom part. 10-minute tag match, we United Empire, Frisco Kid, Grail Con, Jacob Bastian, Jeff Cobb, TJP, defeat TV champ El Fantasma, spoiler. Jao, Masaru, and Shota Umino, and Tamahama at 10 minutes 50 seconds via Eliminator. 8 minutes, excuse me, 8-man tag match, we House Structure defeating the number 0.6-man tag matches, Beat Bop Tag Team, Thomas 4, and Tug Bug Bay, 7 minutes 46 seconds via pinfall. Clark Rose, Insana, Boca, Wardogs, defeating Taka Michinoku, and Taichi, 9 minutes 23 seconds via Skull. And more transit, spoiler, Genova Jim, El Despero, and Kushida defeating Taiji Ishimori and Kenta at 9 minutes 7 seconds via Hoverboard Log on Kenta. And by Kushida is challenging, spoiler, for the 0-point delegates to cash out at Battle in the Valley. That's going to be fun, honestly. Semi-main event, Hiromu Takahashi to see now defeat Funky Sauce of Alexander Ruski Taguchi. 8 minutes and 36 seconds via Destia on Taguchi. And the main event, 8-man tag match with Chaos's Hiroki Yoshihashi, Romero, and defeat Deep Nikkei, Jordan Tatchips, Christopher Virginia, Robert Eagles. I do G World Champions Tag Team Virginia, Irwin Oiway at 18 minutes and 34 seconds via roll up on Eagles. On this show, I actually just watched a 5-minute title withdraw, personally.
Yeah, no, that was my takeaway from it. It kind of felt like an undercard for a G1 show. Like, not to knock the multi-mans, and they're fun to watch if you want to get like a taste of everybody. But there wasn't anything I think that happened here where I went back and go, oh, I can't wait to see what happens. I feel like everything happened at Dynasty or Kingdom.
Of all the New Year's Dash shows I watched, this is probably my It's probably least favorite one, honestly.
Yeah, I couldn't recall. Honestly, that's why I said we just start with it because I mean we'd be fizzling out this show. Let's go back to the future, but we're going to the past, like in Back to the Future. We're going to Wrestle Dynasty the night before. This was quite enjoyable. I really enjoyed this. There was a lot of good matches here as well. We got some bangers to talk about. But let us Ethan, let's run through this card. And then let's talk about the co-main event.
Perfect. So in the pre-show International Women's Cup Fatal 4 match, Momo represents Stardom, defeat Ring of Honor Worship with Dina, forever champion. Cena Mouse Periscope and EW's World Nightingale limits in 13 seconds. This was the pre-show match, by the way. Really fun pre-show match, 7 out of 10. I'm getting over cold, everybody, so that's why I'm talking different. Our pre-show match, Ring of World Title, Sons of Texas, Dustin Rhodes, David Guevara, retained over show and usually combo at 9 minutes in 27. You know what's funny, Sam? This is Dustin Rhodes' first on Tokyo Dome since 92.
Oh, wow, really? Right? Was it under WCW?
I believe so. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go. But it's been a while. It was like 92, 93, I believe, was the last time he was on the Tokyo Dome. Not a bad tag match. I mean, House Torture didn't really do their usual shit, which was actually kind of shocking. Not gonna lie. It was like a fever dream.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they were there more for the to take the loss, so they're like, we won't do any of our bullshit. Major seriously, they're taking out with Pedro AEW, but with the Lucha Gauntlet match, basically just saying Casino Gauntlet, just change it to Lucha. Taiji Ishimori defeat Junior Chip, El Desperado, Hedge Zero, Kushi Fujita, Esco Dorada, Master Wano, Samurai Joe in T-Time, 16 minutes and 23 seconds for the Gale Clutch on Desperado. I enjoyed this, but they had to do it every minute, Sam, because obviously anyone who's seen the Tokyo Dome ramps, they're super long. They're like WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm. It was interesting because I remember this match and I was trying to find the starting point since it was the first main card match, and then they were just coming out and I go, hold a second, I got to go back to this, and it said Gauntlet match and it didn't click with me. I'm like, oh, everyone's just going to be in there in one shot, and then I had to go back and find, okay, where do the first two guys come out, so I can go back and start this.
I did laugh where Desperado comes out and all the rest of the 7 men were in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And they all go up the ramp and they start beating the shit out of him. And Hedge Sarah, who's a heavyweight, literally is pointing the title, doing the title thing at El Desperado.
No,
that was fun. Everybody's like, I guess he wants gold, brother. Really enjoyable gauntlet match, honestly. It's only Team Amel and New Japan guys. I guess 7 out of 10. Oh, Ring War Tag Team match 6 out of 10, by the way. Exhibition match, Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Katsuyori Shibata goes to a 5-minute title draw. Unfortunately, New Japan still won't let Shibata do his full wrestle. Well, actually, I mean, I think they're still mad at him from a couple years ago. Remember, he was supposed to grab a match with Red Narita?
Yep.
And then Shibata's like, that don't work for me, brother. I'm going to do a full wrestling match. But Tanahashi let her hit by him.
No. He should have he should be a TV title or a global champion. Guy's a master at his craft.
Shibata already held the pure title, by the way. So I mean, give him a title. I get why they had to medically disqualify him, but come on, it's Shibata. He's perfect. And then he said at backstage, he literally holds his phone up and he's like, Tanahashi, he used Google Translate. He's like, I want you in an AEW ring. So we're probably going to get Tanahashi Shibata in an AEW ring in the future.
Like a Forbidden Door scenario?
It could. I mean, they're going to be in London. You know what's fine? They're going to be in London this year for Forbidden Door. So, ta-da. Since they're not going to be there for All Out this year. Oh my God, All In this year. Wait. Yeah, All In. I don't know why I keep thinking of All Out. I mean, 5 minutes. I'll give this one 6 out of 10. Winner takes all match for the New Japan Strong Women's and Red Pro British Women's. So let's be honest, Sam, this was basically free on the bingo card. Mercedes Moné goes 4 belts. Well, technically 3, but Shield for it, because the other one was the Southside Women's title, and RevPro and that promotion, like RevPro bought that promotion, so basically they just. So that's why she has 4 belts, but it's technically 3. How did this go? 14 minutes and 6. This went longer than the IWGP Women's title match.
Look, and there's nothing wrong with Mercedes Moné, but if people, I guess at this point, if people were chanting the CEO, like the whole arena, maybe it would be less painful. But like it, oh my gosh, I just 22. I probably should say this. You should have discussed this at a different show that has been recorded at this time for future enjoyment. You know, a future show that's coming out in a couple weeks that you guys might want to check out. Worst entrance of 2024, if not possibly of the decade, is Mercedes Moné. Great wrestler. This is horrible. I just can't. Even at the Tokyo Dome, it hurt. It hurt. I don't want to get into that because we're talking about Japanese wrestling. So
it was you know what? It was a fun match. 7 out of 10. But let's be honest, it was kind of predictable, in a good way sometimes. But enjoyable match. Dave Finlay defeated Brody King in 12 minutes and 53 seconds. This was really fun, honestly. Brody King over New. This is the first time he's been on proper New Japan, Sam, since 2019.
Oh wow.
But he's been on Strong before, right? So
yeah, I'd want to go back and watch this one because this is what I was in the middle of something and I blinked and it was done. And I'm like, what the hell?
He powerbombed him, by the way. Like Philly powerbombed Brody. I'm like, but oh yeah. So in our feature episode of the 5-year anniversary, I made some predictions for 2025. Here's another one, Sam. I'll say on this show. Brody King should be in G1.
Yep. Brody doesn't get the love he deserves, and he should.
He wolfed, and everybody did it with them. See? He's over. Him and Braun Breaker and a dog off. Sorry. That was a Vince Russo thing. Hey, if they come a tag team, you know what? I'm gonna move on before I get 2 more Vince Russo. Shota Umino defeated Trio Shane McCoy Costanoli at 14 minutes and 31 seconds. Spoiler, I like this match a little better than Finlay and King was 7 out of 10. This match here 6 out of 10. I like this match a little better than the IWGP World Title match. We'll get to that after. Yeah. It was there. And Claudio needs to be in G1.
Yeah, I think going into this year with was this the match? No, we'll talk about that when we get there. Yeah, I would like to see a little more of the AEW talent over there, but we'll talk about that coming up.
We'll talk about that after. Winner takes all match. Ethan Peck on the show. Kenosuke Takeshi retains both titles. Spoiler, because we didn't talk Kingdom yet, but there's a spoiler. Defeating Tomohiro Ishii at 13.5 minutes for Rage and Fire. Yeah, Takeshi and Ishii beating the shit out of each other for 13.5 minutes. I loved it.
Yeah, this is a banger. Like I said, Takeshi, he especially with us now knowing that he is, well, I mean, everyone knows he signed with New Japan. Him and Tsuji in the finals. That's going to be my prediction. Takeshi's a world champion, like over in New Japan.
Oh, yes. Sign me up. Look, he has 3 contracts, Sam. AEW, New Japan, and DDT.
Yeah, no, make it happen. Make it happen.
Takeshi 5 belts.
Just give him all the belts. Outdo Kenny, and then Kenny takes them all from him in one shot. And then he has to wrestle Roman Reigns for all the belts to become the true undisputed champion.
Oh my god. And all the WWE fans are going to come out for that, just for that one.
To be pinned by R-Truth. Swerve? That was a swerve. That was good, though.
9 out of 10, by the way. I will say, though, I like this match a little better than the Shingo Takeshita match from the night before. So, not by much, but it was still good. For the vacated IWGP tag titles, we had Young Bucks defeat LAJ's Roman Takahashi out, and I can't believe. So they basically gave this away at the press conference at Wrestle Kingdom. The mystery partner was Jeff Cobb. Like, you should just announce he was Jeff Cobb. Everybody thought it was gonna be Ospreay. Well, so did I, but
yeah, that was what you were saying. Cobb I didn't even think about Cobb, honestly. I was just like, Will Ospreay made the most sense since he wasn't on this card.
At 13 minutes and 46 seconds, come two-time IWGP tag title match. Wasn't bad for a triple threat match. Naito looked a lot better than he did at Wrestle Kingdom, so 6 out of 10. Global title, spoiler. Tsuji defeating Jack Perry 13 minutes and 12 seconds. This was fine. Easy win for Tsuji.
Yeah, kind of get the numbers under his belt. Let's just hop right into him, shall we?
Oh, one more thing. So, did you see the clip where Perry threw his ice pack and Tsuji didn't even look and he caught it? I'm like, what a boss.
No, I did not see that. I totally missed that.
Oh, dude. So, it was like he was going like this way, like if the like he was facing like this corner. But basically, you see the video, and Perry throws it, and Tsuji wasn't even looking at him, just went yoink, just caught it. I'm like, put the world title on him right now.
Tsuji's the guy. Tsuji, we keep saying this. Tsuji needs a title, a good, big title, big title. But he has a global heavyweight championship, so I think this might be a way to really showcase him as a champion before giving him a big belt.
His first singles title, by the way. Because he held the number 1 points. Remember, he held up for like a week.
Oh, I totally forgot. I actually forgot about that.
Yeah, they won for a week and then lost him back to Tanahashi. I don't know. Like, what was the point of that? That was so dumb. Okay, now we can talk about this match. Now that Ethan Peck already broke the scale and we're only 8 days in 2025. Kenny Omega v. Strong Openweight Champ Game Kid. This is the longest match on the show, by the way, at 31 minutes and 55 seconds via One-Weight Angel. 12 out of 10. This rule, Omega is just a god in New Japan. Gabe Kidd paying homage to Alex Coughlin. Tanahashi cried at the end of this match. We'll tell why he wasn't crying at the Wrestle Kingdom main event. Gabe Kidd needs to be IWGP World Champion. I think he's ready.
Yeah, this match, because Gabe, I've always liked Gabe, and I was waiting for that extra like bump up, and I think this was it. This was the bump that he needed to be like, oh, he needs to be in a main event. We will say it all the time. I don't know if I said this to you guys, and I know I'm going to get some glares at me, but like, Kenny Omega's Mr. Tokyo Dome. Not that Okada wasn't, not that Jay White wasn't, not some of the legends before them were. Kenny's like, every time he goes in there, it doesn't matter what's going on. He will be older than Ric Flair. He will show up in the Tokyo Dome and somehow put on an incredible clinic. Don't know how. He just does.
He can match with a broom and still get fucking 10 stars. This rule. I mean, Bryce Remsburg was the referee for this match, which was actually kind of cool, to be honest with you. Bryce Remsburg, I know some people are not big fan. Like, I'm not a big fan of a lot of the AEW refs, but he's one I actually do like as a ref. But that's a future episode about referees. That has to be a real honor for him to do that, because big matches like that, same it's red shoes mostly.
Well, that's why I totally missed that, because I was just like, oh yeah, this is a New Japan event, and then I'm like, I heard Bryce, and I'm like, what do you mean Bryce? And I had to look, and I'm like, that's not a Japanese ref. Well, that's Bryce Remsburg.
Holy shit!
But Kenny bled. He bled like, I don't know, Dusty and Ric Flair would on like a Tuesday at the same time. Like they kicked the crap out of each other.
Gabe Kidd paying homage to Shibata. Did you see that part?
I did see that. What was it? Kenny had been out for 18 months, they said? It was over a calendar year?
Yeah, over, because I think his last match was 2023 against Ethan Page.
Yeah, and it's just, he looked so good. He looked incredible. This is one, it's kind of like him and Ospreay from last year.
Yeah.
This is one I got to go back and rewatch. It was
Oh
just
yeah.
so good.
It did not feel like 31 minutes.
Mm-mm.
I was like, wait, this was 31 minutes. That did not feel like that. Like, which is a good thing. Ooh, I'm so glad Omega came back at this match. But like I said, Game Kids, I think he's ready for a world title. Like that, you know how they have like matches that are made ready. Like that's the one everybody's going like, hey, I remember that match.
Yeah.
That you're gonna get that one and the cage match from last year between him that Bull Cup War Dogs and United Empire.
No,
And,
absolutely. Yeah.
and by the way, Kid is defending Struggle Boy till against Ishii at Battle in the Valley. So
Nice, nice. Now he has some street cred. I'm looking forward to Battle at Battle in the Valley. Main event: Zack Sabre Jr. taking on and defeating Ricochet for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship.
that's what 20 minutes and 57 seconds.
This match, not that he hasn't been doing work in AEW, but man, main event Ricochet. For me, this reminded me why he was signed to WWE in the first place.
Oh yeah. I mean, the first 2 minutes he like attacked him. I was like, oh crap, we're gonna get. Imagine that getting booed in the Tokyo Dome because he beat the number one babyface there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, crowd take to the babyface, but it's just like, holy shit. This was fun. I'm still saying Omega and Kid was my match of the night.
Oh, absolutely. It's no hands down. I just thought this was a good way to bring Ricochet back into the international fold and be like, oh, he's back.
First time in New Japan since 2017, 18, something like that.
Around that, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere around there. I give this one a 7 out of 10. I thought this was an enjoyable match, and spoiler, I like this match a lot better than the Sabre and Umino. But I'll get to those reasons why in a little bit. Yeah, I know I had four you to pick for Wrestle Kingdom, but I actually enjoy Wrestle Dynasty a lot better, personally.
I can see that. I'd have to go back and I mean, Omega and Kid kind of sells that talking point. Takeshita and Ishii.
That's my top two. Honestly, if I had to make a number 3, I'd probably say the 4-way women's match.
All right.
By the way,
right.
at the end, that's the first time she's been in 2 years, by the way.
Okay.
Mo Watanabe got the first win on her in 2 years.
I might have to go back and watch the pre-show on that. Kind of missed that. But what would you give the overall score for Dynasty?
For Omega and Kid, just for that, 9.
9, yeah. I think this was a good call. I know there was probably a lot of questions about the show going on, but it was smart to be marketed as a New Japan event with AEW guys rather than an AEW show where they're not that I love Forbidden Door, don't get me wrong, but doing this on Japanese soil under the New Japan moniker definitely made this a lot more enjoyable than I thought it was going to be.
Especially, well, I mean, their tickets, yeah, I mean, they dropped by 8,000 people on Wrestle Dynasty, but that's whatever. I think their pre-show started at like noon, like Japan time, because here in America and Canada, the pre-show was happening at 11 o'clock at night, and then for me, it started. So technically, the main show started on Sunday morning, midnight.
So, did they move the time back forward so they could like do the show earlier, end it earlier?
I think so. I'm not 100%. Oh, because I know they had Collision, and then after that, they kept saying tonight at Wrestle Dynasty, so that it was like AEW was talking about it. Because the pre-show started at 11 p.m. Eastern. No, 10 p.m. Eastern. Sorry, 11 p.m. my time. So, and then switch that. So, I mean, the show was so good. Oh God, like 4.5 hours, I think.
Yeah, they were easy to get through.
Quick watch. It didn't feel like 4.5 hours.
And just for everyone to say the same thing I'm thinking, Tony, you need to go back to this. This right here. These shorter shows that we can consume.
Especially early in the morning, late, super late at night, early Sunday morning. Oh yeah, can we talk about the Chris Sheldon thing for a second?
Oh, I totally forgot about that. Yeah. Wild, if you haven't heard about this. Chris Charlton, he went on a quick tangent about AEW, the talent that they've taken from New Japan and what they've done since, which he's, in his mind, it's been nothing. And then calling Tony Khan a money mark.
And trash in the sea too, basically.
Yeah. So he's been suspended for what, 2 months?
Yep.
There was, okay, I'm all about the Heat. And I thought from a Heat angle, it's worth watching. But there was something about it, listening to it, where he was extremely frustrated. Like I know a lot of people are. We have this conversation all the time. But I think he could have worded it better, where he could have played it off as like a color commentator.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because like some people in the New Japan Level thought like it was kind of funny, but some because a lot of them were making fun of him on New Year's Dash, in a way, like kind of taking shots at him. Like I get you're a New Japan loyalist, like you work there and stuff. I get you're trying to do like a brand warfare, like a promotion warfare, I should say. But like I don't know, like some of the comments were I don't think he really said much that badly, but
yeah, what fascinates me, and again, there's so what was fascinating about the whole thing was this wasn't even from Tony Khan or AEW. This was a New Japan pulling the trigger.
Oh yeah.
So I'm wondering if this was something that was said prior. I don't know if there were lines that were like I have no idea. Because I thought it was good heel heat. Probably could have worded it better so it sounded less aggressive, because it sounded like him and Rocky Romero were really kind of like toughing it out between the two of them.
Well, Romero works for both AEW and New Japan, right? So
yeah. So I don't know. I'm curious to see what happens.
but people are but I'm not crying. I just had some in my eye. I had to clean out with tissue.
I get it. It was very emotional. Yeah, I'm curious to see. Hopefully, it's nothing major. Hopefully, we don't. They're clearing out. Hopefully, they don't lose Chris, because then they have to replace him. I like TJP, and I don't mind him when he's on, when they do like the G1, the special commentator. But when you're doing an event like New Year's Dash, you probably need somebody a little more where it felt less casual.
Yeah, Jeff Cobb's not bad either.
No, Cobb's good. Rocky's incredible.
Archer's good when he's there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's go to the big event, January 4th.
Woohoo! All right, so pre-show match, New Japan Rambo for the shot at the World Heavyweight Top. Spoiler: Goto did cash in for a new beginning in Osaka, so that's been confirmed in February. Right. He make sure I don't lose my voice here. He defeated Grail Khan, Josh Burnett, Yuji Nagata, Togi Makabe, Kenta, Yoshihashi, Yujiro Takahashi, Hiroshi Tanza, Joshi Kojima, Takuma Sanada, Taichi, Tony Moriishi, Alex Zane, Toriano, and Bon Oleg at 34 minutes and 35 seconds. Last eliminating Grail Khan. Yeah. 5 out of 10.
Yeah, I was trying to get through these all, so I did miss the pre-show here.
Nothing really surprising. Like, I mean, Burnett was probably like the only real surprise entrant, really. And honestly, me and you did make predictions for this match because we didn't know who was going to be in it. So, yeah.
All right. Well, let's get right into the main card then.
The first of 4 Ethan Banks on the show for the junior weight titles on NFL for Tokyo Terror match. By the way, I think I was the only one who got this right. I did listen back, and I can't remember all the picks now. Robbie Eagles, Coach Vegeta defeat Bullcop War Dogs, Catch 2 and Champions Jet Setters at 13 minutes and 5 seconds. I really enjoyed. There were some sloppy spots, but I still enjoyed it. 8 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, no, I thought this was they took a page out of the WWE book here. Start with a ladder match, which there's something about anytime a pay-per-view starts with a ladder match. That ladder match I think generally is just fire. It's a good way to like get everyone all amped up. This was a lot of fun. I'd go back and rewatch this one in a heartbeat. I forgot who I picked. I think I picked Bullet Club War Dogs, but
yeah, I think it did too.
Fujita and Eagles got the W here.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Maloney's heavyweight. Maloney's heavyweight now.
Oh, he is heavyweight?
Yeah, he announced that nearest dash, and he's facing Shingo at New Beginning. So it looks like my G1 thing might be coming to reality.
Oh, that'll be nice. That will be incredible.
I can't wait. Speaking of Maloney, I remember there was one spot where she was doing the neck breaker and Knight did the frog splash off the ladder, and he barely even touched Maloney, and Maloney had to sell it. It's like, come on, really? Like Kevin Knight basically just went stomach first on the mat. I'm like, oh no, that's a stomach ache waiting to happen. But yeah, I enjoyed it for the last couple minutes. Fujita is now the youngest IWGP Junior Tag Champion ever, but good for them. They honestly needed it more really than the other three teams. So,
yeah, let's get War Dogs. If Maloney is in a heavyweight now, let's get Connors up there too. Let's get them in the heavyweight division.
I think it's time for Connors to move up. Honestly,
agreed.
Second Ethan pick on the show for the women's title. Mayu Itami retained over Azumi at 8 minutes and 46 seconds for your drive suplex. Sam, you got this one right. I said Azumi. Even though I said I could see Tani retaining, but 8 minutes and 46 seconds. This went longer than the first one 2 years ago.
No, it's good. Enjoyed this.
8 out of 10 as well for this one. You need to get in the Stardom, Sam. I know you don't have time sometimes, but if you do, you should.
It's funny as you were talking about the last match. I was still trying to figure out when the big event coming up for Stardom is. I think it's April, right?
Yeah, it'll be April. Yeah.
All-Star Grand Queendom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be following that.
But really enjoyable. And Mayu Itami, Scott's gonna like this for Lucha Underground. She was on there as well for a bit.
Noted.
For the TV title, me and you both call this El Phantasmo defeating Jeff Cobb, right? All the way in Miranda Rita at 10 minutes 4 seconds for the Thunder Kiss 86.
Oh, I'm so glad. El Phantasmo needs a title. Like, there's something I've always loved the LP, and he needs something.
Oh yeah.
And I think this is his something. Let's make him a household name over there. Let's get him bigger than he is.
Ayo, ELP, Ayo, AELP, Ayo. Look, I said Canadian to win. He did better than the Canadians at the World Juniors. Sorry. Oilers, I'll give you a break. I'm going to go bug the Team Canada now for World Juniors. Lumberjack match. Sorry. I forgot the TV title match, 6 out of 10. Lumberjack match, Tanahashi defeating Evil at 15 minutes and 7 seconds for a small package. A small package.
This one I got wrong.
Yes.
I think I said Evil, but you were right with the prediction. Well, it is a Lumberjack match.
It wasn't bad, to be honest with you.
It was a House of Torture match.
Yeah, but you knew that was going to happen, though.
Yeah, they happen.
And then Shibata came out at the end of the match. Mm-hmm. And that's where we got the 5-man for Wrestle Dynasty. So, 5 out of 10. Third Ethan pick on the show. Winner takes all match. Kenosuke Takeshita, who is the international champion, defeating Shingo Takagi, who is the Openweight champion. Both of us got this one correct. At 12 minutes 42 seconds via Rage of Fire. Banger. After banger. After banger.
What?
It's Takeshita and Shingo.
What I was gonna say is this is Takeshita, I have a feeling, is gonna start creeping into your top 15, top 10 next year. This year.
Oh yeah.
This match was definitely go back and watch it. If you haven't seen it, definitely go back and watch this one.
When the anniversary episode drops, keep an eye on my top 15, by the way. He might or may not be on there.
Mm-hmm.
So keep your eye out for that. But I wasn't, like I said, for the Wrestle Dynasty part, I did like the Takeshi Ishii match a little bit better, but it was still good. So this one, 8 out of 10 as well. This match, I'm not going to rate just out of respect for Doki because he got injured in this match. El Despero regains the title by defeating Doki. I got to do this real quick. Oh no. Doki got hurt.
I actually saw the results for this match before I watched it, and I'm like, oh no. I was like, damn it, he lost. But any update on what actually happened?
Elbow.
All right.
I guess when he went to the top and he did a senton, and I guess he was trying to go like with his hand, and his elbow went. I think his elbow went first, and he's like, "Oh!" And the ref was like, "Okay, like you know what? I'll give that referee credit for actually like, oh shit, his elbow's gone." Like, end it.
Yeah.
The funny part was it was actually really great until that happened. And honestly, I would feel kind of guilty rating a match with an injury, like a legit injury. So I respect. I'm not gonna rate it. Just not really fair. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you could be that guy, but we're not that guy.
I mean, I could do it up to that injury, but I mean, that's not really fair either. So, so I'm just gonna say NA for this one, just out of respect for the injury. So hope it's a speedy recovery for Senior Doki. What a shitty way to end his reign, by the way.
I mean, it's not the first time an injury has ended a reign.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Global Top Match, 30th Ethan pick on the show. Yoji Tsuji defeat Dave Finley at. Oh, sorry, this is the last Ethan pick. Sorry, number 4. Tsuji defeating Dave Finley at 19 minutes and 39 seconds for Gene Blaster. Really excellent match. 8 out of 10.
Yeah, this was good. I enjoyed this. I'd go
By
back.
the way, you got this right because I did say Finley because Tsuji beat him twice in G1. So I said he's not going to go 3-0.
And guess what? He done did.
Boy, was I wrong. But I think it's time for Finley to lose the title anyway. Because he pretty much had it for like pretty much a year.
Yeah, pretty much. And again, I think as a leader of Bullet Club, he needs to start going for the heavyweight title.
You want an early prediction for New Japan Cup?
Go for it.
I can see him winning that.
Winning that and winning the title?
Yep.
That would be interesting.
He almost made it last year, but I think he got sick, I think.
Yeah. He needs, you know what the thing, one of the things is that kills me, and I know not everyone's going to have the same kind of theme song, but like his theme song, I'm trying to imagine him as like a main eventer with that theme, and I'm like, it don't work.
That thing he came out with, did you know that was 3D'd?
No?
Yeah, it's a 3D handgun. I'm like, what? And I do apologize. I see it on Twitter. I can't remember who posted it, so I do apologize. The person who made it posted it. So I can't remember his name, so I do apologize. But he made that. It was 3D. And I was like, what? No way. That is awesome.
Wild. Absolutely wild.
You know, sorry, Sam, right quick. Did you notice Philly basically did full circle? Because last year he came the first ever champion, beat Moxley and Ospreay.
Mm-hmm.
This year walks in and loses it.
I did not notice that. No.
Okay. Main event for the IWG World Title match. Saxon Major defeats Shiro Uno. I'm not gonna say it to you. You know how this match went, right?
Yep.
43 minutes and 44. This is the third longest match in Wrestle Kingdom history. And I'm gonna be honest with you, this did not need to go 43 minutes. I was super disappointed in this match. Oh, actually, sorry. Let me go back. We missed one. Naito defeated Hiromu Takahashi at 17 minutes. That's this, I hated this. Personally, I was super disappointed in this. 4 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I thought this one would have been a little hotter, especially with I'm a big Takahashi fan, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah, the match really stuck with me and saved not much to say about it, and that's
Yeah,
kind of sad, especially a Hiromu match.
Hiromu match at the Tokyo Dome.
That's pretty sad, and we're not doing ones by the same who crap on these two matches here. Okay, now back to the world title match. That's the match sucks. I skipped over it by accident. Saber and Umino, like I said, did not need to go 43 minutes. Should have cut by at least 25 at most. I felt bad for Saber because he was actually busting his ass, and Umino kind of like, I don't want to say like, well, he no-sold some of it, but I don't know.
I love Zach in the main event, and I was looking a little more for Umino. Maybe it's bad call on my part. Maybe he needs a little more polishing up. But again, you lost some of your biggest talent, so now you're going to have some of these other guys step up. But at least we got to see Umino in a main event at the Tokyo Dome,
which was cool. But even the fans were booing him.
Yeah,
he's getting the John Cena treatment.
Go away, Heat.
Pretty much. Yeah, honestly, I feel bad for. And by the way, he's the first Gaijin to win in the Tokyo Dome since 2006 with Brock Lesnar.
Oh wow, yeah, I forgot Brock. I think he was Akibono, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I think he beat Nakamura. I think.
You got me wondering. Anyways,
but yeah, this did not need to go 43 minutes. Honestly, like I said, this should have been 20-25 tops.
Yeah, no, this could have been shorter. But overall, what are we thinking here? For this card.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Is this one? I was really looking forward to it. Wrestle Dynasty was good. This one wasn't bad. I feel like, was this one of the weaker Wrestle Kingdoms? We might have to go back and do like a Wrestle Kingdom rating because Ethan likes to rate things.
I do like to rate things. Sam knows me too well. Yeah, I'd probably say one of my least favorite ones. Like I wouldn't say like worst all.
Yeah.
I'd probably say like if we're doing like a tier list, like you ever see those like tier videos YouTubers do?
Yeah.
It'd probably be like towards the bottom, probably like second for the top, maybe. Like right before it's Stinky.
So we need to do I watched every Tokyo Dome show, and this is where they rate.
Mm-hmm. In this case, might just be Wrestle Kingdom only.
Yeah, I mean, you want to go back and do like everything from 92 forward. That's a lot. That's a lot of wrestling.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, yeah. Definitely go check out the 4 that Ethan had mentioned. Definitely go check out Wrestle Dynasty as well. Use that, you should probably skip. Quickly before we go, like we said, this weekend we have Battle in the Valley. We will be talking about that in a future ATR Rise and Sun episode. We also have we have New Japan's Wrestling Life 40th Anniversary, Yuji Nagata Blue Justice 15 on the 19th of this month. From the 22nd of this month to the 9th, we have Road to New Beginning. And then we have New Beginning in Osaka on the 11th of February. Them damn calendars with the date before the month. It gets me every single time.
Did we run down the card for Battle in the Valley real quick?
Yeah, why not? While we're hanging around.
All right. Excuse me. So the match order we don't know yet, to be honest. They haven't announced the full, like, in order. So the matches are Saint J versus Finito the Shaw's Fire match. And tag match, Demon Case back to Tio Shane Hayes take on Matt Vandergriff and Fred Rosser. And then I think those are the pre-show, but I don't know. 8-woman tag team elimination match. Anna J, assuming John Robbie, Trish Dorfers, and Person X faces of Hanago, Maika, and Mina Shirakawa, along with Phoebe Vane. 6-man tag team. Hiromu Takahashi. 6-person tag match. This is Sumi Sakai retirement match here. Hiromu Takahashi, Mayu Iwatani, and Yuga Sasaki. First House Tortures, Evo and Show, and Sumi Sakai. So, look, Evo pretty much in 2 retirement matches. ELP defense Utah against Jeff Cobb. Kanowski against defense 7 point against Kushida. Eldest Road defense Jiro against Taiji Ishimori. Saxon Richard and another match against Hedges They had a banger last year, so I'm pretty excited for that one. Short 0 point tag titles on the line. West Coast Red Crew defense against Roppongi Refice, Araku Mara and Yo. And Game Kid defense strong 0 point tag against Tomohiro Ishii. So that one I'm pretty excited for as well. Ta-da.
All right. Well, we'll be covering that, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Ethan, before we get out of here, with Wrestle Kingdom coming and gone, why don't you tell everyone where they can find you?
Yep, so on Twitter, it's wrestling_fan_9. Blue Sky is Ethan-Black at bluesky.social. You can follow me on pwman.com, bodyslam.net, and pwpunters.com, as well as PW Wrestling Wire, .net, where I review any wrestling under the sun, no pun intended. So, and you can follow me on here, ATR, for the jet pig and stuff.
And you can find myself as the SLB official, and for our third host on ATR's War, Scott at Scotty J Stream. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Above the Ring. You can find us on YouTube at Above the Ring. Don't forget, we're trying to push 200 subscribers. You can find our Discord down in the link below. We are on all streaming platforms. If you can't find us on any of them, let us know. We can put ourselves on there. On your streaming platform, please make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a review, tell people why Above the Ring and Bedlam Media is the podcast of your choosing, whether you should listen to us as well. Guys, we are out of time. Thank you so much for listening. It's on the Battle in the Valley and New Beginning in Osaka. And as always, do not forget to join the Bedlam.
Thanks, guys.